Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. NZD USD bears testing bullish commitments at trendline support. http ntvforex.com news ID 3CBE9. 2 minutes ago. By Ross J. Berland. NZD USD is currently trading at 0.6653 between a range of 0.6633 and 0.6702 and down 0.47% on the day as the price moves to test below a 15 minutes trend line support. It has been a consolidation day for the most part, and markets giving back some ground on squaring of positions ahead of the Federal Reserve and in markets that might be considered somewhat overstretched against the US dollar. The DXY has been defending the 93 areas while gold and other assets also taking a breather. Daily volatility aside, the USD remains unloved, and with a very dovish tone likely to emerge from tomorrow's FOMC meeting, it's difficult to see that changing. The Fed's monetary policy framework review isn't due till later, but most expect the Fed to target higher inflation, which means easier policy for longer, and further USD debasement. Analysts at ANZ Bank explained in their NZD analysis as the day begins in early Asia. A lack of success in containing the virus and fiscal disagreement isn't helping the USD. Meanwhile, New Zealand is open for business, albeit with deep scars. The easier road is the high road, even if it's mostly a USD story. RBNZ in focus. Meanwhile, the Antipodeans are going to be under the spotlight in coming days as the Reserve Bank of Australia meets next week and the Reserve Bank of New Zealand meets on the August 12th. Casting minds back to the prior meeting, the RBNZ slashed the OCR to 0.25% on March 16, 9 days before the scheduled meeting. Governor Orr said the OCR will remain at this level for at least the next 12 months. On March 16, the MPC also agreed that should further stimulus be required, a large-scale asset purchase program of New Zealand government bonds would be preferable to further OCR reductions. Just a week later, the RBNZ confirmed its first quantitative easing program, pledging up to NZD 30 billion of NZ government bonds across a range of maturities, in the secondary market over the next 12 months. It increased this to NZD 60 billion in May. The RBNZ held steady in June, but while welcoming local COVID-19 containment and supportive fiscal policy, fretted over the global pandemic and the stronger Kiwi, saying that it is prepared to provide additional stimulus as necessary. Analysts at Westpac note. Westpac expects the RBNZ will have to deliver further easing. Our base case remains for the cash rate to be cut to 0.5% in Q2 2021. With banks to be ready for negative rates by end 2020. NZD USD levels. In the above hourly chart, the price has been rejected at a 50% mean reversion of the impulse. The corrective wave is testing trend line support that, if broken, could equate to a fresh impulsive wave to the downside. NZD USD. Overview. Today last price. 0.6654. Today daily change. 0.0030. Today daily change percent. 0.45. Today daily open. 0.6684. Trends. Daily SMA 20. 0.6568. Daily SMA 50. 0.6442. Daily SMA 100. 0.6221. Daily SMA 200. 0.6352. Levels. Previous daily high. 0.6694. Previous daily low. 0.6627. Previous weekly high. 0.6691. Previous weekly low. 0.6538. Previous monthly high. 0.6585. Previous monthly low. 0.6186. Daily Fibonacci 38.2%. 0.6668. Daily Fibonacci 61.8%. 0.6653. Daily Pivot Point S1. 0.6643. Daily pivot point S2. 0.6601. Daily pivot point S3. 0.6575. Daily pivot point R1. 0.671. Daily pivot point R2. 0.6735. Daily pivot point R3. 0.6777. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me/mt5.expert.advisors.